In this video, I'm going to solve 7 questions of writing expressions from word problems. Let's begin. The first question is, Sunny earns $12 per hour delivering cakes. She worked for X hours this week. Okay, so $12 times X hours is the amount of money she makes this week. Unfortunately, she was charged $15 for a late delivery on Tuesday. So from this amount, how much money did Sunny earn this week? So this is the amount she made, but from this amount, we need to subtract $15 since she was charged for a late delivery. Okay, so it's 12x minus 15. Savannah had 400 chocolate chips. She saved X chips for a garnish. So 400 is the initial number of chocolate chips. She saved X chips for a garnish and mixed the rest of the chocolate chips evenly into 3 pans of brownies. So from the 400, we need to subtract the X chips and the rest of the chocolate chips she used in 3 pans of brownies. So the amount of chips that was left after she saved the X chips for garnish, this was divided into 3 pans of brownies. How much chocolate chips were in each pan of brownies? So in each pan of brownies, this is the amount of chocolate chips that she split it between the 3 pans, because this is the initial amount that she had. After we subtract the amount that she saved for a garnish, we know how many chocolate chips she used for the brownies, and she's divided this amount into 3 pans. So each pan of brownies got 400 minus X divided by 3. No. 400 minus X divided by 3. No. So let's put the parentheses, 400 minus X divided by 3. Yeah. Good. Jack had 3 bags of golf balls with B balls in each bag. Okay, so 3 bags of golf B balls in each bag, and he has 3 bags. So 3 times B is the number of balls in all 3 bags. Okay, B balls in each bag and 3 bags, so 3 times B is the total number of balls in all 3 bags. Okay, then his friend gave him 6 more golf balls. Okay, so if we add 6 more golf balls, how many golf balls does Jack have now? Okay, so to begin with, he had 3 times B. That's the number of balls in all 3 bags. Then, when we add 6 more golf balls, this is the expression that represents the amount of golf balls Jack have now. 3B plus 6. there are 8 employees on the game shop's sales team. Last month, they sold a total of G games. One of the sales team members, Chris, sold 17 fewer games than what the team averaged per employee. Okay. So they sold G games, and this number needs to be divided by the number of employees. Okay, so G is the total number of games they sold. They sold a total of G games. You divide it by the number of employees to get the average per employee. And Chris sold 17 fewer games than this average. So from this average, we need to subtract 17 to know how many games Chris sold. So Chris sold G divided by 8 minus 17. G divided by 8. And from this, we need to subtract 17. Good. The price of a visit to a dentist is $50. Okay. If the dentist fills any cavities, an additional charge of $100 per cavity gets added to the bill. If the dentist finds n cavities, what will the cost of the visit be? So this is the amount that we need to pay to the dentist anyway. In any case, just for the visit, and then we need to add $100 times the number of cavities. So if he finds no cavities, 100 times n is 0, and we pay only 50. If he finds one cavity, so 100 times 1 is 100, so we need to pay $150. If he finds two cavities, we pay 100 times 2, which is 200 plus 50, and so on. So 50 plus 100 times n. Sergio has P paintings in his art collection. He and other local painting collectors agreed to donate a total of 48 paintings. So P is the number of paintings in his art collection. Then he donates a total of 48 paintings, so P minus 48 is the number of paintings he has after the donation. Each of the 12, he and other local paintings agree to, okay, no. The 48 represents the total number of paintings that all of the painting collectors combined donated to the local museum. Each of the 12 collectors will donate the same number of paintings. Okay, so we need to divide 48 by 12 to know how many times. Okay, so each of the 12 collectors, to know how many each of them donated, we need to divide 48 by 12. And this we subtract from the total number of paintings in Sergio's art collection. Okay, so this can be simplified to 12 to 4, right? 48 divided by 12. 12 times 2 is 24. And then 24 times 2 is 48. So 48 divided by 12 is 4. So P minus 4 is the amount of paintings Sergio will have in his art collection after his donation. So each of the 12 collectors donated 4 paintings. Sergio had P paintings before the donation, minus 4 that he donated, so we have P minus 4. There were 32 volunteers to donate blood. Unfortunately, N of the volunteers did not meet the health requirements, so they couldn't donate. Okay, so we began with 32 volunteers. From them, we need to subtract N volunteers that did not meet the health requirements. The rest of the volunteers donated 470 milliliters each. Okay, how many milliliters of blood did the volunteers donate? So 32 minus N is the number of volunteers that did donate blood. So, and this number needs to be multiplied times 470 milliliters each to know the total amount of milliliters they all volunteers donated together. Write your answer as an expression. So 32 minus N within parentheses times 470. You can also write this 470 times 32 minus N. Good. Thank you for watching. So I've completed the practices of this section, right? Okay, so in the next video, I'm going to take quiz 1. Quiz 1 will be about interpreting linear expressions and the distributive property and equivalent expressions and combining like terms. So I will see you in the next video where I will take quiz number 1.